You got some fans back there. What was life like before Zurvita? I mean, it wasn't just pie in the sky, I'm sure. Tell us what it was like.
Well, I was raised in this industry, which I'm thankful for, and I learned at an early age to speak what you wanted. So I met my husband at 14 and said I'm going to marry that guy someday, and 6 years later we were married, and so life just didn't, he was going his way with the railroad, he was gone weeks at a time, and so I started pursuing my own career. I ran for county treasurer, won on a write-in election, and I went to an investment meeting once, and they said the best way to make money is to start your own business or to be in an MLM network marketing company. So that was it for the county treasurer thing. So anyway, I've had some significant success, some significant failures. And when this came along, I mean, I was broken and defeated. We were bankrupt, had no money to do this. My youngest daughter was getting ready, she was her senior year, getting ready to go to college, and I felt like all three of my kids that I taught them how to fail and not get back up again. My marriage was a shambles, and my health was just completely broken too. I was unhealthy, overweight, diabetic, manufacturing kidney stones, and I felt like there was no hope, nothing left.
Wow, thank you for sharing. Maria, share with us what was life like.
Thank you, good afternoon. The first thing I want to say is thank you, God, for being in this place. Thank you, God, for this opportunity. Thank you, God, for Mark and David. Thank you, God, for Zurvita. Thank you, God, for my family. And before Zurvita, we have dreams. I have dreams in my life. I like to have a business that I can work on my time, business that I can support my family. And we tried different kind of business before Zurvita. We tried for 30 years. I would sell tamales, tacos, and drinks. I can have money to bring it home, and it's okay, but it's not really okay. After that, we try a different kind of business, three business, but I concerned 13 years selling that stuff, tamales, tacos, and drinks, and salsas. And when people ask my daughter, 10 years old, what are you going to be when you grow? And she said, I'm going to sell tamales, tacos, and drinks. And I said, no, Mama, you're not going to do that. We're going to get something better for you. Like my dad and my mom want something better. So one day, Zurvita coming to my family, my husband and me loved the opportunity. We love that chance God bring it to us. But we worked Zurvita 2 months or 3, and then the struggle coming to my life, cancer. And when I think finally have a good something good in my hands, something like that happened. But when the doctors say the diagnostic, I say, well, I learned that when I was little, say, God, thanks for everything, for bad things and good things. This is one of the bad things, but I want to say thank you, God, for that. And I know you're going to be in front of me. You're going to be and everything I'm going to pass away for cancer. I think God is more big than that stuff. So I have to pass a lot of things before can be in here and finally be ambassador. God is great. And before Zurvita, I have a dreams, but it's a little or a big impossible to make. With Zurvita, now I have dreams I have a 20 years married, 20 years trying to find one business, and that way my husband and me, we can work together. I give you one picture, but I give you late, I think. We buying a big truck for taco trailer, and I say my husband is gonna drive the truck. I'm gonna have the people help me to cook the food, and I'm gonna get the money. But God had something better. God, my husband driving a SUV Mercedes, and I'm next to him together, working 24 hours together 6 months ago, only in Zurvita. So before Zurvita, it's impossible to make dreams. After Zurvita, I can make a lot of dreams that I have together.
To a Mercedes, that's incredible. Dave, we'll start with you. What was life like beforehand?
My name is Daniel Bernate. I grew up as a farmer in the Philippines. Did you finish my college? Thank you. You speak that much English as well. And thank God, year 2000, my wife brought me here, and I know that I'm going to call American dream. It's a lot of opportunity. So I started as a laboratory assistant that opening boxes at the lab every single day, and I'm so tired. I work hard for it. I became a lab technician and start working hard more. And we have 3 boys, and we're just stressful. We're tired and working hard. And I told my wife, we need to work harder. And we start working more hours. My wife started working 2 jobs, and the next thing you know, our kids told us that we didn't even have time for them. And the moment we decided to fight for something else, and thank God someone introduced us to real estate. We tried it. We made some deals. We invest some money. We invest a couple houses, and the next thing you know, we're losing those houses. And and I have to file bankruptcy, and most people in my team don't know that, but I did file bankruptcy just for me to spend that days for us to stay at home. And after that, we moved to my sister-in-law for 1 room with 3 boys for a little bit before we can get our old house. And we went back there, and we've been praying. We're back to work so hard, and our kids keep complaining. And thank God, Zurvita, someone introduced to us, is Molly. I think she's here today. And we're here.
That's awesome. What I hope that you're getting from this panel so far is that these are not just rock star people who had unbelievable talents and skills. They're just like you. They're just like me. They went through struggle and hard times, and they chose to keep fighting. We hear it all the time, get up one more time, because you don't know, it's if you fight until. And so this gentleman right here, Mr. Escalera, he is definitely a fighter, and I love his story. Share with us what life was like before Zurvita.
Well, first of all, I want to thank God for letting me be on this panel. Our life it started with my dad. I want to thank my dad and my mom. My dad was to the U.S. when I was 11. Back then, my dad used to do all farm work and stuff, and we used to go to school and we used to help him. So I want to thank them because they taught us how to work hard. Flipping chart is really that was hard work back then. Then we did all that from I think 1990 and 91 to 98. Then we started working on factories and stuff. I worked for this company for like 7 years. That's where I met my wife, so something good came out of that. And right before, now I was welding. I was welding for like 5 years, and I also started my own HVAC business for 3 years. I thought I was making pretty good money, but we still struggle with the money. I remember sometimes we go to McDonald's, and my kids, they would want to have the meal, and I couldn't buy it. I would say, I'm going to buy you my chicken. So we just struggle with money. I mean, I remember my wife used to call me every time. Sometimes you want to write something, you have to call me and see if I get any money.
Love you, brother.